many people find their lives fall apart. But most often it's because that relationship or that way of working wasn't authentic for them. They were doing it for the wrong reasons, maybe to please somebody else, or putting up with things that they shouldn't be dealing with that are just not right for them. And so it's really a time to meditate, to go into stillness, to listen to your deeper pull, your deeper direction, to lean into new things that feel right for you and see if they unfold. Although another great help is to let go of your attachment to results. Yeah. To kind of, like the Taoists talk about, getting in the flow of the river. And, if something really isn't working, it's okay to let it go, move in another direction. It's okay to do nothing for a while. In fact, for some people, it's essential. Yeah. Because we get so busy in our culture with all these things we think we have to do that we don't take much time for the inner balancing, listening to ourselves, listening to our heart, listening to our noticing the beauty all around us, being present with the absolute miracle of life itself. Yeah. The mind. It feels to me often that what happens is we get in a battle between the true nature, which is really just here now, just like joyfully saying, wow, this is life, and the mind, which is saying, watching TV, picking up all these fears, all these anxieties.
This isn't right. Something should be different.
Yeah, and I can't be happy if the world is unhappy. I can't. Our mind is always about division.
Right.
I asked Aja once, what is enlightenment? And he thought about it a minute and said, it's being undivided. And in my perspective, this true nature that we have is undivided naturally. Our natural state is just open and undivided, but the mind is not. Right. And so what most people who have any kind of a spiritual awakening, the aftermath is kind of a balancing, an argument between these two parts of ourselves, going into profound peace in one moment, if we're isolated, say, in our little meditation center, and then feeling totally overwhelmed the next by the demands of life, and not liking it, how the world is, can't stand how the world is, Right. And I feel like for most people that are in an awakening, especially if they've had a pretty full kundalini process, it's like that part of us that is awake, that is just enjoying beingness, that gets a little stronger, and this part that's so stressed gets a little weaker. Yeah. And eventually this becomes more and more accessible in life until there's a much more of a ground of peace and a sense that you can move yourself directly into that peacefulness when you need to. Yeah. And you can still love the little you that gets entangled. That's important too. It's not about being angry at yourself or feeling like you failed or anything. It's about recognizing that our humanness is a great gift too. And we have to have compassion for that.